Hello friends, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be packing all of my belongings to go on my next cruise contract. So I thought I'd just kind of like show you how I'm going to pack, because I know on my first contract I overpacked and I had too much stuff and then I had to buy extra luggage on the way home. If you're on a cruise contract, it's inevitable that you're going to buy things and accumulate things whilst you're out there, so you have to pack smart for when you go. So before we start, this is what it looks like. I've got two big cases and then I just have a smaller case that I'll use for my carry-on luggage, and then I'll also have a backpack to take on the plane. This is just the start of kind of like beauty stuff and things that I need to take. I've got my makeup case and then I need to start actually packing my clothes. I have these packing cubes that I've put most of my clothes in. They're from my Kitco, the same as my makeup bag. And then I just have like a pile at the start of my shoes down there. So I've just wandered over to the window in the hope of getting some better light, but the light in my room is actually horrific. And also I am shiny AF because I've not long done a workout and it's very humid in here. So let's get started on the clothes. Okay, so my plan is put all of the clothes that are in packing cubes in this side, because this side's got a zip and I think I want to put like loose clothes in there, things that aren't packed already. So I'm going to put the heaviest ones in first. This has just got like going out tops and like nice shorts and stuff. So yeah, this is like my nice clothes. And then this one is just like tops. This is loads of rehearsal gear as well. I've got quite a lot of tops this time, but I think last time I didn't really have enough like casual and like crop tops and stuff, because I really underestimate how hot it gets. One, when you're rehearsing, and two, when you're in like a hot country. So yeah, that's got all of my tops in. Then I have this big one, actually has like my swimming costumes, my bikini, and then yeah, this is basically just like swim stuff, because you know, you've got to be prepared for those Instagram shots on the beach. I really like how these cases actually have the straps that go over as well. It's just like all about the protection. I'm all about protecting your luggage, because you know the people at the airport just like sling it around, and I mean last time I came back with one wheel less on my suitcase, which was just awful. So yeah, you've got to invest in just protection, whatever it is. This one has my rehearsal like leggings in and like rehearsal shorts and stuff. Just like thin things that would all fit together quite nicely in there. So that one will go next to there. It all seems to be fitting quite nicely. I have three small ones. This one has my pyjamas in. Then I have one with all of my sports bras in, mostly for rehearsals and also the gym when I'm on board. Okay, that's actually worked out really nicely. It's kind of like a bit of a Tetris game, but I've managed to squeeze 6 packing cubes into one side of my suitcase, so that's good. One thing I'd say about packing when you're getting ready to go is don't like underestimate how much you're probably gonna accumulate. I mean, I might just be speaking for me because I'm a bit of a shopaholic, but like you're gonna accumulate stuff over the space of like 6 to 8 months, so just bring like, I'd say bring kind of like high quality things that you can't really live without. Like I can't really live without most of my gym wear because I wear it on the daily, and then like swimsuits and stuff. And if you're working on a cruise ship, I'd say make sure you bring enough things that you can wear in the guest area, because I remember last time I didn't really have like loads of stuff that I could wear that was comfortable that I could go in the guest area, and I just had kind of like dresses and stuff that I didn't really want to be putting on like in the day. I mean, sometimes I just go around in my uniform, which we're allowed to do, so that's kind of like helpful, but make sure you pack things that you can use with loads of different outfits. Like pack 2 or 3 pairs of really good like nice trousers to wear out, and like loads of tops, And then I'd say only bring like 1 or 2 dresses, because you can just reuse them. I mean, you're going to know everyone on the ship basically, so they're going to see you wearing the same thing day in, day out anyway, so day in, day out language. Yeah, rambling over. Now I just have my underwear, and I don't think it's going to fit in this side, sadly. It might actually fit there, to be honest. Do you know what? I think it's going to. Genius. Cool. So that's 7 packing cubes. That will, I'm just going to check that it's going to, with one side yet to fill. Yeah, that's going to be fine. But then also you have to be careful with weight. So you need to make sure you check with your airline ticket how much your cruise company is going to pay for your luggage, and like what the allowances are for each suitcase, because it's different with every airline. Okay, so second side of this suitcase, I'm going to try and put a few more clothes in it, and then I might just fill it up with some shoes because I don't want to make it too heavy, so I've still got another suitcase to go. I think I'm going to put my trackies or joggers, whatever you want to call them, in this side. I might start rolling them. I mean, rolling I've done for the packing cubes because you can get a lot more in, but it's not really something you'll need to do unless you have like that many clothes, which I definitely did on the way back last time. So I'm just going to do like a half roll and put them in. It sounds like I'm making some sushi. A little gym wear sushi roll. Okay, so this time I actually feel like I've packed maybe not enough like trackies and stuff, because I wear them every day, like I live in them. So yeah, I've only packed 5 this time, but I've made sure I've got a good variety of colours. I'm going to wear some on the plane as well, so that'll be 6, so that'll be okay. Now I just have my kind of going out wear, I'd say, for the ship, like my elegant wear, and also things that I can use for doing concerts and stuff. So I need something that's going to be like classy and like not too vibrant if I'm going to be on stage wearing it. So I've got this black jumpsuit. Yeah, I do like a good jumpsuit, to be fair, for the guest area, because they're really comfy, and I'm all about the comfort, to be honest with you. And jumpsuits generally are just really comfy, and you don't really have to bother with trying to match it with anything because it's just an all-in-one. I've got a couple of skirts. In total I have 3 jumpsuits, 1 kind of like long pencil skirt, and then I have 3 pairs of like nice trousers. These are my absolute favourites. I mean, I actually wear these off the ship as well, like if I'm going out for dinner. And you just need to buy things that are, what is the word I'm looking for? Help. Like multifunctional clothing is what you need to bring with you. So yeah, they're definitely multifunctional. Wow, that was a struggle. And then I just have a black pair because they're just like really simple, classic. Now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't seem like that much at all. When it was in the dressing room just now, it looked like a lot, but now I've packed it. I mean, I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything. Like, I'm not like selling myself short by like just thinking about what I'm going to buy, which is what I did last time. I'd say invest in a good luggage scale as well, because I'm going to have to weigh this all before I take it to the airport. I mean, I say invest, just buy one. Mine was like £4 from Primark. It's this little thing. So yeah, it's really handy. It saves a lot of panicking, which you don't want to be doing. So I actually just put a couple of pairs of jeans in there because I hadn't packed them yet. I still need to put about 2 more pairs of jeans in. I think jeans are really good when you're going out and it's not so hot. Like, we're not really allowed to wear jeans in the guest area, but if you, I'd say take a pair of white jeans because they always look nice, and I'd say definitely take a pair of black jeans because you can wear them for concerts and stuff, and take a pair of like normal denim coloured jeans as well. I actually think I'm going to put my, because I need to think about balancing all of the stuff that I'm getting, so I can't put all of my clothes in one suitcase because otherwise the next one will be a lot lighter and also it won't be padded out as much. So I think I'm going to put this, actually has all of my hair stuff in it. I just have, I'll try and show you a little bit. Okay, I just have at the top, I have, hello, I have like donuts that you put in your hair. I have loads of hair grips. I've got some rollers because I use them for one particular show that we do. And then I have like KT tape, and I have mic tape. Then I have just like some medications that you might need, like a first aid balm. And then I just have like all my hair bands and stuff like that. If you have something that's really delicate, I would put it like in with your clothes, like mixed up, because then it provides an extra layer of like padding. So these are just things like I won't use till I actually get to the ship, which is going to be like over 2 months from now. But they're things that I had in my last room, like magnets, because all of the walls on the ship are magnetic, so you can stick like pictures up, and it really helps to make it homely. I have had a change of heart. I'm going to put this last packing cube that's kind of like wedged in that compartment in here, just to balance out a bit more. I would say on the whole not to bring toiletries with you, because you can buy them at rehearsals, and that saves a lot of space if you're like tight for space, but I'm actually not this time. And also there are things like if you have something that you use like on a daily basis that you don't know if you're going to be able to get somewhere else, I would take it with you. Like I use like a special like toothpaste that I doubt that I have in America, so I have like stocked up on that. But you don't need to take like toiletries with you. Like I wouldn't bother taking shampoo, conditioner, maybe just like a small one for when you get there before you get a chance to go to the shops. But yeah, so this bag I'm going to put in that compartment as well. It actually has my reusable face cloths and just like liquid ibuprofen for your muscles, and then I actually have eyebrow dye in there because I usually get my eyebrows done like in the salon, and I find it really hard to find places when you're cruising that actually threads and tints eyebrows, because you have to have like a patch test and stuff, and then like there's not really time to go back the next day. So this is now going to go in there as well. And honestly, I think for that one I'm gonna leave that now, because it seems to be quite well balanced, and I feel like it's going to be quite heavy, because clothes rolled up are obviously a lot heavier than if you just like stacked them all in there. So I'm just going to do this up for now. I'm going to do these clips up as well. Like, don't get stressed about packing. I find that once I've packed everything how I think I want it, and then I weigh it, sometimes I like rejig stuff. For the moment, that looks good to me. So this is the first one that we've just done. There's all my clothes in that side. This is the rest of the clothes and those 2 makeup bags that I just showed you. I'd say definitely invest in like just bags to carry things, because they keep, as you can see, everything so compact, and it's very it's just easier to see what you've got rather than it being just all over the place. Okay, so I actually just weighed that last suitcase, and it's actually only 21.9 kilograms. And I know the last 2 flights I was on, the maximum baggage allowance for a big suitcase was like 23 kilograms, so that's actually good. But this time my allowance is 20, so I might have to just rejiggle a few things. Rejiggle? So now I'm going to move on to the next case. I've not got a whole lot of stuff to put in this, which is good, because then I'll have more space to change a few things around. This is probably the biggest thing in terms of dimensions that I'm going to put in my luggage. For this reason, I'm not going to be able to use like this flap, because it basically comes over to this side, but that's fine. So I'm actually going to put my jumpers and like jackets and outerwear in with this. I always find denim jackets are really useful, because they're kind of like all-weather jackets, I guess. Yeah, I just find them really good. Even if it's hot, you can just take one with you. Then I have like a cropped white denim jacket, which I feel like goes with a lot of things. So I'm just going to pack these around that. Then I have this jacket, which I'm going to wear in the guest area, because it's quite classy, I think, and it's like suede. And it's nice to just, because if it's a bit cold on the ship, it's nice to just put something over the top of what you're wearing. And I also have like a cardigan that I'll be taking. You definitely don't need, depending on where you're going, you definitely don't need too many like jackets unless you're going like to Norway or like cold countries. But I'm mostly going to hot countries this time, so I'm just going to take like a couple, although saying that, sometimes the aircon actually makes you freezing. Like I know when I get to rehearsals the aircon's just whacked up all the time, which is really good when you're dancing because you cool down quickly, but also when you're not doing anything you get absolutely freezing. So I've just taken a few like kind of like hoodies. This is like a fleecy hoodie that I wear quite a lot and it rolls up really small as well, so they're a good idea. And I'm just a huge fan of a crop top really, and this is a cropped hoodie which is nice to put on between numbers when you're rehearsing. Okay, I also have one big hoodie that is actually being washed, but I'm going to wear that on the plane anyway. We'll probably wear it just around the apartments and rehearsals because I never look nice when I'm inside basically. The set shows that we have, like we never wear our own things, but if you end up like one day doing a set with the band or doing like a one-off, yeah, I've got some red leather shorts which are always good. Okay, so I've left a little space, I don't know if you can see at the top there, and I'm going to start packing some things kind of on top of my clothes and around them. Because I can't use the other zip on this suitcase, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to pack things that are loose so that I can use these straps. So this is really random, I actually just have loads of hair, because from doing the shows I know that your hair goes through an absolute battering, and so I've decided this time to bring, I mean these are old things and I've got one new kind of hairpiece, and they do supply you with hair pieces depending on what cruise line you're on, but yeah, to save on some of the back brushing and stuff on your hair, in terms of volume, I'm going to use hair pieces, and I think it just looks cooler really. So this is kind of like just a beauty bag. Okay, so I've kind of worked out that I can half do the zip up on that other side, which is good. Took me a lot longer than it should have to realise how it's going to work, but you know. I'm going to start packing some shoes now. It might be weird, I'm taking some Uggs and it might be weird because I'm going to hot places and I won't be wearing these out, but these are genuinely the best things that I can think of to wear in between shows. If you're running up and down the stairs from your cabin to the dressing rooms, in your cabin, like in rehearsals, or like on the plane. I'm going to wear trainers on the plane, but they're just the best things ever really. I'd say definitely have a pair of like rehearsal slash like comfort shoes to wear. I'm going to put this on the bottom of the suitcase. This is going to be my rehearsal bag this time. It used to be my makeup bag before I got my new one with all my other bags inside it. But yeah, I'm going to use this as my rehearsal bag because it's big and you can fit a lot of stuff in it. And then I also have this little clutch bag that I'm just going to put inside it to take when you're going out. These are just some belts that I'm going to be taking with me. Just liven up your outfit really, don't they? Okay, so I actually had a slight change of heart just then. I've actually taken 2 of those middle packing cubes out and I've put them in this one just to give it a bit more bulk. This is what you've got to do when you're packing. You have to just like see what works. I would definitely say when you're packing, make sure you leave out some clothes, like at least one change of clothes, and put them in your like hand luggage, because last time when I went on my last contract we got to Miami and we had no luggage. Our luggage was stuck in like Barcelona or Madrid or something, so we had to go 2 days of rehearsals without any clothes. We had to do like a late night trip to Target just to get like everything. So yeah, keep at least one change of clothes in your hand luggage, and then also if you want to change when you get to the other end, you can. Some more pairs of shoes in this side. I'm kind of judging how much space I've got with this in the way. I can definitely fit a couple of pairs of shoes. I think I'm actually going to put this stuff in my hand luggage, which I'm going to pack in a second. But this is just like rehearsal book so that you can make notes in, and if you do any journaling, like make sure you take those with you. And then I just have like a little pencil case with pencils to mark up music and erasers and highlighters and things, so that's very useful. I also have these 2 little pots of vitamins that I'll be bringing with me. One of them's like stress relief, God knows you need that, and also some probiotics. As a side note, in terms of shoes, I'm just going to bring 2 pairs of flip-flops. one pair of heels. But if you're going to bring one pair of heels, you need to make sure they're going to go with a lot of things. And that they're also comfy. And then one pair of boots, and then I'll probably bring about 2 pairs of trainers. So this one is pretty much done as well. You can see it's all like tightly packed. Got the straps on, it's not going anywhere. Left that massive hole for that. So yeah, it's looking good. So in terms of hand luggage, I'm going to be taking this little suitcase. I'm not going to pack too much of it today because I've still got things that I need to use, I need to keep out. But I usually keep all my tech in my hand luggage and things that you really don't want to go missing. So I'll keep like my laptop and my cameras and memories as well, like photos and stuff that I'm taking with me, I'll keep in here. So this is my little travel jewellery box, which I would suggest getting because, oh, my earrings, because it is a really good way to keep all of your stuff safe and in one place. So that will be coming with me. But I'm going to line it first of all with my rehearsal books. Then I'm going to put in my little planner. Also got a diary to go in. This really helps me to plan my days. Then I have my little pencil case. Then I just have a big packet of photos that I'm going to take to put up on my walls. Because if you happen to get a bit lonely when you're in your cabin, it's really nice to have like bits of your family around you and just a reminder that, you know, you have a whole life out there. So they'll go in. I'm going to take my in-sacks with me because I find it the most, it's just a load of fun really, and it's a really good way to like track where you've been and just like keep memories. So I've got this little Polaroid book, but I also have this one from my last contract, and I can stick these up in my room as well. I mean, I'm probably going to end up buying another one of these with the rest of them that I take. So I'm taking these albums, and I've also got about 4 or 5 refill packs in there for my in-stacks. I'm also going to be putting my resistance bands in my hand luggage because I feel that's kind of like a hand luggagey thing. Not that I'm going to be doing any workouts in the airport, but yeah, so they're going to go in, but I'm going to keep them out for now because I need to use them. I have my reusable straws that I'm going to take with me. I'm just going to roll them up and shove them in the side. Actually, I'll put them in there. Thankfully, my hand luggage is not going to be too heavy this time. I mean, it's going to be pretty empty, to be honest. But once I put my laptop in there and the rest of my techie bits, then it'll probably be a bit more full. I'm going to put my headphones in there as well. And then hopefully I'll just be able to take a small handbag, which would be nice because usually I've just got this giant like backpack. This has got all of my leads in it, like chargers and stuff, and I find it, again, having a little bag to put it all in is really helpful. It's got my charger. Make sure you get some plug adapters depending on what country you're going to and from. This is the very start of my liquids that I'll be taking on the plane. Because it's quite a long journey, I usually just keep any makeup that I want to be in there, but I usually don't wear makeup at all, like if I'm travelling, because it just slides down your face. But if you want to put like some concealer in there just to, you know, make a good impression when you get there and hide the bags, then do that. I keep like a little mist spray in there just to freshen up, and then I'm probably going to put like some moisturiser in there and just little bits that are under 100 millilitres that I fancy having close to me. I've really debated whether I'm going to bring Paul with me, but I feel like I'm going to have to because you just need some home comfort sometimes, and he is quite like big, but if the worst comes to the worst I could carry him, but he's definitely going to fit in my hand luggage on the way there, so that's good. And the good thing about having some space in your hand luggage is that you know that like on the way back you've got at least some space to start with. Okay, so that is probably close to how my hand luggage is actually going to look. I'll just have my laptop in there and that's about it really. So after all of that, I think we're pretty much good to go. It didn't take me as long as I expected, which is good. Yep, so I'm taking that one, this one, and also my hand luggage, and I'll be taking my backpack as well. So that is pretty much how much stuff I'm going to be taking to do a 6-month contract with 2 months of rehearsals. And to be honest, even if you're doing like a 9 or 12 month contract, I don't think you need much more than that because you can just reuse clothes, which takes up most of the space. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you've got some packing tips, or at least you've had fun watching me trying to pack all of my belongings. Please comment down below if you have any more ideas of things that you want me to film or the things you'd like to see. Please make sure that you like this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And also, please subscribe to my channel. I hope you have an amazing day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!